There is no more enigmatic a figure in the entire Bible than the disciple who Jesus loved. The first time we encounter him is during the Last Supper. He has not played any role in John's Gospel. There's been no mention of him before. Until Peter speaks to him. One of his disciples, the one who Jesus loved, was reclining close to the breast of Jesus. And Simon Peter beckoned to him and said, "Tell us of whom he speaks." And so, lying thus close to the breast of Jesus, he asked Jesus, "Who is it?" Peter and the beloved disciple are always seen together. For when Simon Peter follows Jesus after his arrest, this other disciple goes along with him. And this disciple was known to the high priests and went with Jesus into the high priest's courtyard and arranged for Peter to enter the courtyard. He is standing faithfully inside the courtyard at the very moment when Peter denies Jesus 3 times. We don't hear of Peter again, not at least during the crucifixion, because John tells us that standing at the cross of Jesus were his mother's sister Mary, his mother's sister Mary, the wife of Cleopas, and Mary Magdalene, and the disciple whom he loved. The other disciples had run, abandoned Jesus. Peter had left. It was the 4 women and this disciple whom Jesus loved. And this disciple whom Jesus loved plays a critical role at the moment when the disciples discover the resurrection. After Mary tells them the news, she ran to Peter and the other disciple, the one that Jesus loved. They have taken the Lord out of the tomb. And so Peter and the other disciple run to the tomb. Who is faster? Who is more faithful? The beloved disciple. And he reaches the tomb first. When they look into the tomb, who is it who says, "I believe"? The first witness of belief to the resurrection. It is the disciple whom Jesus loved. Now, who is this person? The most convincing answer for me, and the one that is most emotionally satisfying as well is that he is the one who wrote the Gospel of John. He is the author of the Gospel. And he, for us, portrays the possibility of true faithfulness, of one who remains with Jesus in an amazing relationship of intimacy and faithfulness. Constantly throughout John's Gospel, Jesus talks about the intimacy with himself and his Father. The Father and I are one. I love the Father as the Father loves me. And here at last, we have an example of one of us, another human, who has this intimacy and love with the Lord, who, while Peter heartbreakingly denies that he knows Jesus, stays faithful, who, when all other disciples have abandoned Jesus, he remains at the cross. And he is the first to bear witness and to believe that Jesus has arisen. This beloved disciple is each one of us, my friends, because we can lay close to the breast of Jesus. We will shortly come to the cross, and we can kneel at the cross. And then on Sunday, like the beloved disciple, we can say, I believe. It is the Lord.